Hello, and welcome back to Control. Another day, another dollar. Looks like I have more to clean. So, what I just got was the first DLC. For obvious reasons, you can't start it until after you've beaten the game, so this might be a bit harder. I don't know if there's anything after this. So, what the hell? This is just black rock samples. But we, what the hell is that? These bolts came out of nowhere. Sorry, I'm getting distracted over and over again. There's some weird stuff here. But, apparently this one should be pretty long. Is it a good idea to have a clock in here? Alright, well, let's go look around. Maybe we,
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier.
Yeah, with the poster, nothing behind it, yeah.
Not
You
important.
Didn't know that?
But that was it.
That sounds so strange out of context. What are you guys doing? Move back into this office? Somebody done gone crazy in here. I also wonder if there's a way to track what I have left to collect, because I've probably missed quite a bit of stuff. Oh, I did want to show you, before we get too into it, we do have some case files on a specific one, the slide projector. Slide projector, OOP15UE, containment procedure. I mean, I guess they weren't containing it. Description or plurality. The object is with a vertical tray. The object creates. See Dr. Darling's presentation 26.1 for more details. The only successfully produced this effect resulted in the capture of see Dr. Darling presentation 26.3 for more details. Object has not been successfully bound. The plurality of this object does not require binding. No, it definitely does not. Background. Discovered when the Bureau responded to CAWE24 case file for more information. Many of the accompanying were C files on P6 and P7 for details. The entirety of was transported to the Bureau for examination to find additional or other altered materials. Yeah, that's heavily redacted.
The director stopped the hits,
How you
right?
doing?
Sounds like she can really handle things.
Finally, someone had the balls to take the fight to them. It's about time we had someone other than an old man at the helm.
Actually,
So that's not fair.
She's beaten the hiss over and over. If we win this thing, it'll be because of her.
No, well, because of all of us. So our brother's still here. It seems like we're still centralized in
I'll be here
executive.
waiting for you when you wake up, brother.
So sorry, man.
If you wake up.
I hope he does, but I have a feeling he let the hiss in for a reason. We need to get somebody in here to
When do you
clean
think
up.
Marshall's coming back? It's not like her to be absent during a crisis.
Marshall's as tough as they come. You don't need to worry about her.
I hope you're right.
Okay, Marshall's missing. She was here before. Is this what the Foundation is talking about? How you doing?
Could survivors be hiding inside?
It's possible. I remember a report about a similar incident from '84. The Bureau lost contact with a whole department during a house shift. The department head was found in the motel 2 years later, his arm stuck in the vending machine.
Trying to get something to eat.
Make a note to send in a search party when possible.
I've been in there a few times, guys. I don't think there's anybody in there. But then again, because of the nature of the motel, you never know. All right, what do we got here? The final analysis of his threat, Part 5. Confidential. Summary. His corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration? Is it the duration of the corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity representing a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression leading towards what? Additionally, Hiss entities possess various paranatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single, highly talented paratelaritarian? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. I can say words. And divided their access to paranatural abilities across the network of Hiss corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I'm hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? That seems like a good start. Refer to file for full report. It's good that you have a certain focus that is needed. Get a little excited, but you have focus. Unlike some other scientists we know.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got
Hi.
Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the Hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any Hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to
Let me
use
ask me.
everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the Hiss out for good.
That's... really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really.
Well, there's other researchers, but
Thank you.
not like her. I completely agree with that appointment. I mean, it might be, you could probably view it as a wartime appointment, but she's also very skilled, so even after this is all done, it might just keep her on. Anything else
I've
for me
looked
to
through the
ask?
docs we found in Dimensional Research. That slide projector is extremely powerful.
Oh, I
You
know.
were right to shut it down.
Yeah, it was just... Okay, I think we already did all of these. Let me pick one just in case.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I'm still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They
Thing
knew
is-
the Bureau better than
Is
anyone.
Darlene dead?
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't
That's the idea.
ever be like them.
Darlene's fate. It could be that I'm forgetting a scrap of information, but...
When the Hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically
I'm
or
thinking.
otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far.
Yeah,
As long
and
as
he
his
realized
consciousness
it.
can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like,
I
don't just
know.
assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
Yeah, I would rather have different coloring on this because I can't tell if I've asked these or not because they're so similar in color. But yeah, I can understand Dr. Darling's stance on the whole thing. I also understand being mad at him for what he did, but it's like the entire point of this entire foundation is to explore these things to contain them. That's what he was doing. He should have pulled back sooner. but it was Trench more than anything being infected that caused the hiss to get in. Not so much Darling just discovering them. But he also tried his best to fix his situation. What she's wearing right now is part of it.
How is Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any hiss activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Does you know where
Don't
he
worry.
is?
We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just...
No, you should be.
Well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that.
And they'll be able to change his view of them, hopefully.
So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my
Crap.
head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
You.
Me.
Yeah.
you. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just
Well, you got a
glad
choice.
you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily.
Now, the question is, because it's a resonance-based life form, this is weird. Did Hedron give a child in Polaris to Jesse? Or is it literally just a copy of Hedron, just not complete? How does that exactly work? Because when you think about something like that being created, like a sound or just about anything, sound, light, anything that has a certain wave format, if you match that format again, do you create a new entity or is it the same entity? How does that work exactly? How does a consciousness work in that entire thing? I have no idea. But apparently, at least a piece of Hedron, we're calling it Polaris, is still inside Jesse.
I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Agreed.
Maybe it is.
Unknowns are not good in this line of work. Yeah, we know nothing about them. They have helped us, again, like Hedron did. But that doesn't mean their motives are good. So...
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Don't
Please,
say it like
Emily.
that, please.
Not even as a joke.
Yeah.
Who
It's...
moved my waveform of the Hiss recording?
Sorry, ma'am. I took them. Darling asked for any visual materials to be stowed for future instructional videos. He asked for anything that looks particularly good in a backdrop.
Inform all research staff that any instructional videos are postponed indefinitely.
Oh, come on. Aw, I like the instructional videos. I like to see you doing the instruction videos. Okay, I can't stand around here all day. As much as I want to. Is there a light on you? That looked impossibly bright.
Clean out every last hiss with one thorough sweep, room by room. But if there's a building shift and even one get behind our line,
Then you have to start over. There's nothing you do about it.
sometimes.
I agree. Wait, come here.
I heard you closed the Hiss portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. If we could just flush out the stragglers.
Yeah.
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it.
I don't think it's that simple, man.
We need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau, fuck it, the entire fucking world, without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would agree.
Yeah.
Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for too long.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't
Yeah.
think anyone will complain. Not after this.
At least he has some good ideas, but I mean, it shouldn't be just one person above everything else. There should be checks in place. Because one of the, as we've seen from this entire thing, what was the weakest part in this whole chain? It was the human beings. First in Darling even discovering it, which is his job, but he should have stopped it earlier. But again in Trench. So 2 human beings corrupted in different ways, and this entire thing starts. Yeah, we need checks for power. In a lot of things we need checks.
What are your thoughts on me serving as director?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but... well, you pulled us back from the brink. Well, I'm honored to serve, ma'am. I mean, fuck, shit. Phaeton. Sorry.
He'll get it one day. So, what's the situation in my bureau, Arish?
Oh
The
God.
situation is we are still up to our eyes in Hiss.
My
Not to
bureau.
mention the months of repairs it's gonna take just to get this place up and running again.
But is it doable?
Of course it is. You just might need to tell some rangers to grab a wrench once they're done hunting Hiss.
I don't see a problem with that. Multitasking's a good idea in a place like this.
Did anyone ever mention to you that Darling was using the slide projector?
Well, Salvador never did, but I doubt he even knew. Look, I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were way outside of our mission statement.
Agreed. Very
Look,
much
these
agreed.
things are not toys, and acting like they are is only ever going to end one way. At least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
But thank Christ for that.
Yeah, but having one person at the top, I don't think is the right idea.
Marshall's been missing for a while now. Any ideas where she could be?
The last time I saw her was in maintenance when I was leading the Rangers out of the Atlas.
Yeah, I told her it wasn't safe, but she said she had to go check on something.
Did you ask where
Great.
she was going?
Marshall
More
is
secrets.
not the kind of person you question. Kind of intimidating, you know? But, she was by herself, if that helps at all.
Not really. But thanks. Hopefully she turns up.
The fact that she's keeping secrets is gonna be a problem, isn't it?
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Alright, well, let's look around some more. Hey, there's that thing that I fought multiple times. Somehow because it popped up again, I don't think it's defeated. Okay, let's see if anything new popped up. That's a radio. Good old jukebox. I mean, battle jukebox. Is this one I've listened to before? Let's see.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April.
Yeah,
Case
we already
number
listened to that one.
21HQ593.
So we're gonna have to go down to maintenance at some point, but we also need to go to the hotline chamber. I think I might go to maintenance first. Yeah, We need to start securing more and more of this area. You guys okay in here? Because just being cooped up in here means we can be taken out pretty easily. All right, let's see. What do we have as far as missions? It only says to go talk to the board. What about going down to maintenance? Ooh, I has abilities. Abilities, even. And additional enemy would probably be good. Nice. Super sweet. We got the director's suit, which I'm wearing. I'm going to continue to wear it. Alright, let's see if we can make any guns. Upgrade. Charge. Yay, we upgraded it. Upgraded again. Yay, we upgraded it. Alright, we're just going to save up, and I'm going to upgrade as much as I can before I start constructing things. Because I'm not even using these anyway. But yes. Actually, why did I hit escape? Now that I think about it. Can I make, like, really high... These are shitty-ass fucking... I can make higher tier mods eventually. So I'll probably pump money into this at some point after I've upgraded it and purchased all the weapons and make the best mods that I can instead of hoping they drop. Because that's not helping me. Anyways, let's go down to maintenance and... What was it? Ventilation? Ventilation. Let's go see if our friend the janitor is back from his vacation. Maybe he has some stuff for us to do as well. It's possible. Also, we might be able to pick up on the security... It was the security director, right? Security director's trail. At some point, I need to go around here, again, off camera, and get into all the nooks and crannies that I may have missed before.
Ati's still gone. I get the feeling he had more of an agenda than he let on.
Oh, you think? I got that from the moment I met him.
Get what he was here for?
Well, that sucked. Boom! Damn it. That works. Yay, shitty mods. I'm gonna have to make room for them at some point. Right now, I don't care unless they're high tier. Unless they are the highest of the tiers. Alright, should we go down to the bottom? Is it the restricted area? Foundation. The base of the tree. Yggdrasil's roots.
Is this still a part of the oldest house? It feels much older.
Again, I think it's Yggdrasil.
Older than oldest. Where does the oldest house begin?
Begins at the beginning. I think it's something nebulous like that. That it is grown from the beginning. It is the thing that connects and holds the worlds together, all of the realities. I can see the edges, so I'm not gonna go wandering around. I wanted to see if Adi was down here, but I honestly didn't think he would be. But you never know. Okay, beyond going around maintenance blindly, I guess we just get back to, actually, where are we going? Hotline chamber. And executive. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll go to the mailroom. I think there'd be something closer, but apparently not. Yeah, with Adi being gone, this does not feel right. Maybe we just don't need the janitor's help anymore. I mean, there is me. I guess I can clean stuff up. Did this have the mold in it? It did not. Alright, back to hotline. I know we're gonna get attacked a few more times, but good experience. Whoa! Level 7, huh? Do you mind? You know what? In case there's more of you. Excuse me? There we go. Oh, fuck. Boop! There we go. Oh, hey, I'm completing a mission. Just flying through the air, not a care in the world. Definitely bumped up the difficulty. But I can handle it. Jessie can handle it. She's the director for a reason. Whoa! Where did that come from? Where are you at? Where? Hello? Did they blow themselves up? I think they may have blown themselves up. Let's see if I can get up higher. Ha ha! We have not been here before. Up. Is that any good? Ooh, it is. So shatter recoil. Let's see what we can get rid of. Is that shatter recoil? Level 3? Yep, let's get rid of that. That one's better anyway. Nice. Yeah, it's playing like there's... The music is playing like there's still somebody there. Hello? Very annoying. Honestly, I would say that would be downright rude. Alright. There you are. Done. Very, very simple. Actually, can I get up there? There's no way, right? No, I can't get up there. I can't get high enough. I don't know, but is my voice a little raspy today, guys? I think it is. Something done happened to me. Alright, let's see what the board has to say. I'm coming, I'm coming!
It was a dream. I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline.
But, yeah.
I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
Thing is, we don't know if Darlene died, but we do know Trench died and Trench was using the hotline. If Darlene had died and was using the hotline, that you'd think that would mean he's dead, but he only used it once after we beat back the hiss. You'd think he would be desperate to contact us the entire time because we could beat the hiss, or potentially, at the very least, potentially. So if he was dead, you'd think he would have been trying to contact us the entire time that was happening. I don't think he is. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed my nonsense. If you did, a like, comment, subscribing, I'll get to you in a minute, and ringing that bell would be greatly appreciated. And this has been Boylag, signing off.